It's okay, baby. It's okay. Mama's not gonna let you take. No, you're not going anywhere. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. What are you guys even here for? You guys need to turn around and leave with your posse and all this other stuff. You guys, I mean, I already know what you're here for. I don't know who the hell you are, but you and these cops you guys can go. Because I'm not giving my kids back. I'm not. You guys have done enough damage at this point. This is bullshit. I'm not giving them back. My kid, I don't have anything to say to you guys except for leave, and you will have to take me down before you're gonna take my kids out of this house. Nope, it's not happening. Not happening at all.
Hi, Ms. Burkett. My name is Jody. I'm with the Department of Human Services.
Oh, great. Great.
I'm not here to, make things worse. I want to be here to help you.
Oh, look at what you guys have already done. This is crap. You guys took my kids out of my house. You put them into a foster home. My kids are not being fed. My baby is crying uncontrollably. And my kids are telling me that they can't even change their clothes, take showers, nothing. These people are being mean to them. They were begging me for you guys not to take them back to that foster home today. You guys are going to have to kill me to take my kids. You are. I'm not having it.
First of all, I'm glad you're telling me about this so we can investigate that and get that issue cleared up.
Yeah, because I'm not having it.
We don't want
you guys have done enough
going
damage
into
at this
house.
point. Enough.
I understand that you're upset.
I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can understand it. I don't know how you can understand it. These are my kids. These are my everything. You guys are trying to take my kids away from me. They are my life. And now you guys want to come in here with the popo and take me to jail like I'm some terrorist or something?
We don't. Okay, first, you've got to return the kids to foster care.
I don't have to do shit. You guys aren't going to do anything. You guys are going to sit there and you're going to turn around and you're going to leave my kids here.
That's not for me to decide, but I'm not.
Well, what are you here for then?
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to hurt your family. I don't want to pull your family apart. I'm here to help. That's all I have. The best intentions is to help reunite you guys and get you as a family unit again.
Well, my kids need to be with me all the time. They need to be with me now. They don't need to be going back to this crazy place.
We are definitely going to investigate that, but in the meantime, we need to work something out because I have a court order and these two gentlemen behind me.
Your posse.
My posse. Yes, there's nothing we can do about this right now.
What do you mean there's nothing you can do about this right now? What do you mean?
Well,
what do you mean? You can't do anything right now? You guys are here obviously trying to do something.
Well, we need to approach this in a different manner and go about this a different way. We need to go back to the courts. We need to get in front of the judge and we need to figure out what the issue is.
Okay, well set that up. Come back and get me and we'll be waiting here for you guys when that happens.
Okay, can we talk, Ms. Burkett? I really want to sit down and talk with you and really work out a plan.
Listen, I don't know really what you want from me except for to take my kids. And at this point, I feel like I need to protect my kids because you guys are taking them from me and ripping them out of my hands when they need their mother.
I understand they need their mother. Every child needs their mother.
Yes, they do.
So how can we go about fixing the problem?
By giving me my kids back.
That's not up to me though. So.
Well then what are you even here for?
Because at the moment the children need to go back to foster care.
Over my dead body.
Per the judge's orders. There's nothing we can do about the court order today at this moment. But that doesn't mean that we can't figure out a plan and sit down and work something out and get this off on the right foot. Would you be willing to do that?
I don't know. I don't know if you're just telling me what you need to tell me to take my kids away from me or if you're really trying to help me because at this point I'm just feeling like you guys are just here to...
I'm really trying to help you. I'm here for you and your family. I'm your new caseworker and all I know is just the little I've read in the file. And
I want my kids to come back home with me. They need to be home with me. My kids need to be home with me and they need to not be going to a foster home where they're being abused and neglected and malnutrition because the people are just not even real parents. They don't know my kids. They don't know my kids. They don't know how to make my kids feel comfortable. And at this point, my kids are so unhappy. They're screaming and crying. What do you want me to do?
I hear you.
What would you do? If you were a mom and your kids were crying and screaming and don't let me go back there, I mean, I have to protect my kids, even if that means that you guys are gonna take me wherever you're gonna take me, Mr. Officer.
They're not here to arrest you, but we are here. We definitely need to bring the kids back for the night. Can we sit down and talk? Can we just sit down and talk?
I mean, we can sit down. I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
Well, we need to come up with a plan. How are we going to get, within the state's eyes, your family back together so your kids can be here and
Well,
this
at
doesn't
this
happen?
point, you guys are just ripping my kids out of my house. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know where to go from here. I feel like I just need to protect my kids. And now you guys are coming here like this, like I'm the bad guy, and I'm just trying to love my children.
I hear you. I mean, the children need to be in a stable home, and
their mama.
you know, the things that have happened we can work on, but I don't know. We need to come up with something.
Well, I don't know what you guys want me to do. I just need my kids. I need my kids.
I understand that you need your kids, and your kids need you. You know, you're a family. And unfortunately, families go through rough times, but, you know, we can start to rebuild from the problems that have been in the past, which have brought us to this point in time. If we, you know, if you maybe, like, we could talk about getting regular counseling, you know, to help with that, you know, level of frustration and anxiety that you have. It'll definitely help with that previous issue, and that way, that'll be one thing that you can take back to the judge when it's time to go to court for whatever matter. And
So what happens now? Now I'm never going to get my kids back because I'm trying to keep them safe?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will personally make sure that your children go somewhere extremely safe, and we will have the foster parents reevaluated and see what is going on in that home before we place any children back in that home. So I will personally make sure they go to a different foster home tonight.
I want my kids to be able to call me every night. I want to, wherever they go, I want my kids to be able to call me every night. I have to be able to talk to my kids and make sure they're okay. I need to be able to have my visits with my kids and them not be telling me how upset they are and hurt they are.
And we don't want your children feeling hurt, and I can only imagine what you are going through, and I can only imagine what they are going through, because I couldn't imagine being away from my parents when I was little, so it's gotta be hard on everyone and be very stressful on everyone. So we'll definitely make sure that they can give you a phone call and get a hold of you each night and talk to you every night, and you can have time with each child on the phone. Is that something you like?
Yeah, very much.
Okay, so what else can we do for you? Like, what else would help this process go a little smoother for you?
Maybe just give me more visits with my kids so that I can see them more frequently.
Okay.
Until they come back home.
What did you have in mind? What would be ideal for you with your...
A couple times a week at least. I want to see them every day, but you guys already said you weren't going to do that.
Okay, yeah, no, well, instead of once a week, I'm sure we can at least do 2. Start with that and see how things go, but we definitely can't have behavior like this, and if there's a problem with your kids have a problem with anything, let me know, so I can personally go assess the situation. So taking the children out of the home and not returning them after the visit, I mean, the judge obviously is not happy with the situation, and I'm trying to understand where you're coming from, because I wouldn't want my children, being in an unsafe place.
Well, I'm going to need your card back again, the one that
Sure.
you tried to give me.
Sure, no problem. Here you go.
And will you have my kids call me tonight then? Can I say goodbye to them before we...
Of course, absolutely. I really appreciate you just taking the time to sit down with me. I'll get a hold of I'll get a hold of a list of some really good counselors that, you know, we can sit down and talk to and, just release some stress and get some things off your chest. And they'll help you with some techniques with dealing with the frustration and the stress of.
I'm not frustrated. I just want my kids back.
Well, the whole thing is frustrating. I mean, it's frustrating not to have your kids. So, but we'll get some good resources in place and help you work through this. And if you, can you call me tomorrow? Is that possible to call me tomorrow? And we can, you know,
Yeah,
schedule some things out for this week and get some more detailed things. Okay. So why don't you go and talk to your kids, let them know what's going on, and they will not be going back. I'll make a call when you go in there to, you know, home base and find a different family that they can go to for the night until we work out the situation.
All right.